Broadcasting live from Youngville, North Carolina and Ontario, Canada, this is Got Mead Live, a weekly show where Vicky Rowe and AJ Airmans bring you the mead news, meadery info, and mead-making discussions from all over, talking with mead makers, mead owners, industry mavens, and influencers. This is Got Mead Live, a weekly podcast about mead and the people who love it and where the mead world is going. And now here are your hosts, Got Mead owner Vicky Rowe and mead and wine maker AJ Airmans.
Live from the rolling den of the Puppies of the Apocalypse, which is currently in Pomona, California, until tomorrow. The TARDIS in Florida, Melbourne down under, and not the Bunny Pen in Ottawa, Canada, because AJ's on vacation this week. It's Got Me Live. Welcome to the show.
Yay!
Yay! This week we are talking to, finally, Steve Piatz. He's feeling better. He just had like a momentary not so good and had to go to the doctor, and timing was bad and yada yada. But he's fine. And he's coming on the show tonight, and he's going to talk about his book, The Complete Guide to Making Mead. He's going to talk about his experiences in mead making, and we're going to ask him all sorts of questions and probably drive him faintly, just a little bit mad. But that's okay, because it's all in good fun. And generally, we're just going to dig into, what makes Steve tick, and, what's he got going on, and,
has he ever made any?
What meads is he making now, and that kind of thing. So, yeah, Steve, in fact, Steve is texting me as we speak.
All right.
Yeah. So, what are we drinking today, Manny? What are you drinking? Vitamin C water. Vitamin
C water, because I'm already hungover.
Because you're already hungover. You really have got to wait until the show starts before you do that stuff.
I just get so enthusiastic. I'm so enthused.
Yeah.
Still a little drunk.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. We'll manage.
I'm sure.
And me, I'm having a medicinal 11 o'clock glass of Ballantine Scotch.
There you go. Like Teddy Roosevelt.
There you go.
You say so.
It's medicinal. That's right.
It's
medicinal.
Medicinal. What are you drinking, Vic?
I am drinking Schramm's Mead's Madeline Boysenberry Mead, and I opened it up, and I'm in the little...
And I'm envious.
Yeah, and you am envious, yes. I'm sure many other people out there are envious as well. But, yeah, I cracked the bottle, and the smell of this mead filled the entire room. And it's just like, you're just inhaling, and it's all this, like... big boysenberry flavor, and the honey is woven all through. It's got great acid balance, rich, full body, long, fruity finish. And I'm just sitting here taking teeny, tiny little sips, because when it's gone, it'll be ages before I get another bottle of it. So I'm just kind of sipping it really, really small, because this is only a 500 ml bottle. Or no, a 375 bottle. So yeah, it'll be gone fairly soon.
Oh yeah, I would have finished it already.
Well, yeah, you have to savor these things, man. It's...
Yeah. Yes, you're right.
Yeah, can't just suck it down. That's like, would not be fair to the mead. That's like cruel to the mead.
It's true.
Yeah, and for those of you that are wondering where AJ is on vacation with her family at some lake somewhere with no internet connection, so she's off enjoying nature, and that is so cool. Probably drinking, a bottle or two or three of her stuff, and really enjoying her week with her family. So we'll have her back next week or the week after. We're not sure yet, but she will be back.
We'll miss her in the meantime.
Yeah, in the meantime, we'll be thinking about her. You can listen live on the Got Mead website, or if you're mobile and want to take us with you, you can listen to our recordings from iTunes, SoundCloud, TuneIn, Stitcher, and Spreaker Radio. We also have a show player that on our Facebook page at facebook.com/gotmead that will let you listen to us live or listen to any of our recordings going back to the beginning. And of course, you can take us with you with any of the apps that I listed before, Spreaker, SoundCloud, TuneIn, Stitcher, and you can even download them from Got Mead. Replays are available all the way back to the beginning at any time that you want them. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/gotmead, and our group is facebook.com/groups/gotmead. Twitter, we are at GotMead now. Feel free to tweet us. I'm usually paying attention during the show, and I check in several times during the week. If you want to send us questions, you can get to go to gotmead.com, put your mouse over Got Mead Live Radio. There'll be a drop-down where you can click that, and that will take you to a forum where you can send us a question. And, of course, our phone number is 803-443-MEAD. That's 803-443-6323. And I wanted to say thanks to all the folks who signed up as patrons this week. We had several, and that was awesome. Thank you so much. Every little bit helps to pay for, the cost of running the show and running the site and so forth and so on. So you are very appreciated. And it's not that much. You get access to the patron forums, to the Got Mead Patron Facebook group. And for $30 a year, you get access to award-winning recipes, fairly high ranking mead makers. They're good people that really know their stuff, so they know how to make great mead. So consider it. It's $30. Not that much money. You'll help us. You'll help you. And if you get any use out of the website, we'd appreciate it if you'd show that by supporting us. And thanks again to all of you that already have and that did just in the last week. And because I want to honor our guests here. Here's a little background on Steve's book. So, From Basics to Braggots, rest assured that the Complete Guide to Making Mead by Steve Piatz is your ultimate reference to making mead at home. History, types, equipment, techniques, and recipes. Award-winning mead expert Piatz also shows readers advanced techniques like oaking, clarifying, aging, spicing, and blending. Featuring more than 100 color photos, the Complete Guide to Making Mead is available online and wherever fine books are sold. So, get yours now. I got mine at Amazon.
Me too.
Yes. So, I think we can bring Steve in now. What do you think?
About that time.
That'd be good.
I think so. Yeah. Get on the right page here. Here we go. All right. Let's
Should be having some reps to in honor of AJ.
Let's see if he's waiting by the phone here. I just texted him and told him that we'd be calling.
Yeah.
Still
This
ringing.
Steve.
Hi, Steve. This is Vicky.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome to the show, and I'm glad you're feeling better, man.
Hi, Steve.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Hi.
Yeah, I was worried about you there. I was like, what? You're where? Huh?
Yeah, so was I.
Yeah, well, it turns out it was not anything scary, at least, so that's good.
Well, apparently not, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's good. Still, though, you hate to have that kind of stuff happen. I totally get that. I've had a few of those myself where it's like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Why does this hurt so much?
Yeah. So I may have a little rumbling noise in the background. There's thunderstorms going through the neighborhood here, but so far nothing significantly terrible.
Oh,
Okay.
let's hope for a continued lack of interruptions then.
Yeah.
Well, even if the power goes out, the cell phone still works.
There is that.
Be the only thing.
Well, I'm currently in Southern California where it never does anything but shine and be hot.
Yeah.
Well,
there you go.
They got little drippy rains yesterday, and we're like, oh my God, is that rain? And of course, the immediate answer was, well, but it never rains in Southern California.
Yeah, right. Most almost never.
Most almost never, yeah.
So they were going crazy out there, I would imagine.
Oh, yeah, well, unfortunately, I wasn't driving while the rain was going on because they would have been going crazy. They apparently, when they get rain, they panic, or so I'm told. So.
Yeah, it's kind of like, Seattle, nobody has a problem when it rains, but if it snows, get off the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. When I was driving in Seattle in the rain, they were driving like silly people, and I was like, wait, what? It rains here like 263 days a year. You'd think they'd be used to it.
Yeah, I guess there's too many transplants now from back when I lived there. It wasn't quite that bad. That was a long time ago.
Well,
Yeah.
I saw a satire article the other day the headline stated that Victorians this year are surprised again by winter. So, it's a yearly occurrence for us.
Surprised again by winter.
Yeah, it happens every year, last I checked.
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta used to be like that. Every time it rained, they all acted like they'd never seen rain in their entire lives, and it was just crazy. Back when I lived there, so.
I think most places nowadays traffic sucks no matter what, and it doesn't take much to make it really terrible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've done my best to keep us in our drivings to not be like in big metro areas during rush hour time periods, and even
it's sort of my motto when I'm driving across the country: avoid big cities at rush hours.
Pretty much, yeah. Now we came in on a Saturday into Southern California, and you'd think, okay, it's Saturday, how bad can it be, right? Pretty bad, actually.
Bad.
Yeah, pretty bad. Almost as bad, I think, as like a weekday, or from what they're telling me. So, yeah. Bobby says here in where I am in New York, it's when it snows, it's more like, here, hold my beer and watch this.
Okay.
Yeah,
many years ago, we were very mean when I lived in Seattle to this poor coworker. She had never lived anywhere except Hawaii all the way through graduate school.
Oh my God!
So she'd only ever seen snow in a picture.
Right.
And we're warning her. The first time it snows, my God, Margot, you better go to the vending machines and stock up. You're going to be sleeping on your desk. You'll be stranded here for days. And then it snowed one day, and she was in tears.
Oh,
and
you
we
guys
felt
are
kind of
evil.
bad then.
It's awfully tempting to do that, though.
Yeah.
Y'all should have like brought blankets and laid them out on your desk, and had snacks, and you want to really be cruel.
Yeah. As it turns out, it never was that bad. But
yeah. So, what are you drinking tonight, Steve?
Well, actually, I have a sort of New England IPA in front of me at the moment.
Okay.
A little local brew?
No, I made it.
Just the style. It's his beer.
Yeah, well, it's a little too bitter for...
Super local, yeah.
Yeah, really.
Uber local. That's hilarious. So, where are you? Where do you live now?
I live in suburban Minneapolis, St. Paul.
Okay. So you're just right over there in beer country.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like 6-7 air miles from the Minneapolis-St. Paul airport.
And I take it you know this because they fly over your house?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Frequently.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they don't have noise abatement programs in the eastern states, or at least not in the less populated eastern states, like where you don't have cities the size of D.C., that kind of thing,
They have some around here. Our neighborhood doesn't qualify because they're supposed to be higher when they go over us, and their official flight path for the approach is supposed to be like a mile north of us. And if they follow that plan, it would be a lot better.
Yeah. Guessing that they're not.
They probably
not always. No, they frequently kind of cut the corner a little tighter than the charts call for, but you get used to it.
Yeah.
It's not like they rattle the windows. They're up at least, 2,000 feet when they go over.
Oh, that's not terrible. Yeah, we're like 35 miles from the airport where we live, so we're kind of at the beginning of the approach path or the end of the flyout path, depending on whether they're coming or going. So yeah, we hear them, but it's more peripheral than anything else. Now, where we are at the moment is right next to a little municipal airport, and there's little single-engine prop planes and Cessnas and things.
Yeah, they can actually be louder.
Yeah,
those are more annoying.
Well, and these are like 20 feet over the roof of the trailer. They're coming.
Yeah.
We're real close to this little airport.
Yeah. It's just a little loud here if the Air National Guard or somebody is flying. They don't normally fly much out of the main airport, but I think it was Sunday I was out biking and I saw a couple F-16s, I think they were, and then a C-5 of all things.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Taking off.